Hello. Hello, 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 and welcome to After Dark Talk Radio. I was just checking to make sure that we are actually live, which we are. And let me post my link tree link before we get completely started. Which has, oops, I got to edit that. Just screwed it up. Oh, now I got to delete the whole thing. Okay. Stand by. Stand by to stand by. I spelled it wrong, or it popped in here wrong. Yeah. Auto correct. There we go. All right. Now that's posted. All right. Very good. So that's posted now. Sorry, that took a minute. Just wanted to get that posted so it has all of my links and anything that you want to connect with me on. I do have some other things that I'm going to be posting or going to be talking about a little bit later. Hello, Nicole. How are you doing? Yeah, I at least have. Oh, that's so funny. Look at, I can show the little link. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's funny. I like all these tools. Good evening, Nicole. So many fun things on StreamYard. So yeah, that's my pinned post for now. That's where you can find any of my website, all of the other things. Anything that you're interested in. I've got my Empower from Within program that I'm going to be pushing probably come about like the second week in May. We're going to do a big push for Empower from Within very shortly. And as I'm getting that prepped and prepared, like a kid in a candy store, you got it. But all right. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Christine Renee. I am the owner of After Dark Intuition, and we are here on After Dark Talk Radio. I like to come live every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about whatever it is that is on my mind. This week, we are talking about being enough and what that really means. And then we are going to move into an energy clearing for being enough and kind of moving some of this energy that's stuck and stagnant in our bodies, and kind of where we end up not feeling enough sometimes in life. And yeah, we'll dive into that. I'll talk a little bit later about some other things that I'm opening up for coming up in May. And yeah, so if you don't know me, I am a Reiki certified Reiki master teacher, and I am also a certified Reiki healer. I like to do a bunch of energy clearings. I use my crystals. I'm also certified in astrological readings and all of that stuff too. But I don't do that as often, so I don't promote that as much. But I am certified in that. I love following the moon and all of these wonderful things, but I'm never on top of all the details. So I have like usually I have something next to me that's like a little like chart. Like today is the last day of being in Aries, and then we switch into the next one. So but I like to talk about or go over all the different things that happen, during the times of year, which is great. But I just do that personally, like on the side. But all right, so let's get into speaking about not feeling enough, right? And we're just going to kind of riff on this. I posted something earlier this week that really hit home because about 2 years ago, last March, I was completely censored. I was absolutely just advised to take things down in, posts of mine in a man's world, right? So the reason why I say a man's world, because I'm a police officer, and I was advised by the chief of my organization to take a post down that I had posted on Facebook, my personal profile, and a video that I had done. So there was two things that I was asked to take down. One was I was talking about self-pleasure, but not necessarily just self-pleasure in the sense of like an orgasm. I was speaking about other things that bring women pleasure, right? And the things that we do for ourselves to make ourselves feel great. And so I was asked to take that video down, and I was asked to take down some branding photos that my husband and I had taken together for a photo shoot that we had done for a program called Boudoir Magic. And it was actually a fun little program because it was talking about being confident in the bedroom as well as being confident in ourselves. And the photo that I had taken was, if you look in the group, because we're in the group right now, if you go look in the group, the photo is in here. I left it in the group or I posted it even after I was told to take him down in the group because it's a private group and nobody's in here and it's my group. So I posted it again. So you can find those photos in here. I think I ended up actually deleting the video, which I was really sad that I did. I wish I would have had the presence of mind to keep the video just so that I had the video. And then I posted publicly when I was asked to take these things down, like within hours, because I was very upset. I was very um, I'd never really had somebody censor me like that before. And here's the thing. The organization that I work for, great organization, but apparently some woman that works in the organization that I still work with, and I'm not entirely sure who, told somebody about this post. So the chief asked me to take it down, and the chief, which is hilarious. I mean, not only is he a man, but he's also a gay man. So was at the time. So like the irony is just blatantly hilarious. Um yes and no, Nicole. Not the way that it was worded, right? The wording wasn't it was basically you should know better to post something like that. And it's like, no, this is me, and I can talk how about whatever I want. This is free speech. I'm not saying anything that isn't that isn't normal, right? Regular things. I it wasn't talking about anything that was like completely off the charts. And so yeah, it was a threat to take it down. It was definitely not like, hey, we're doing this for your own best interest. um so that was quite interesting. And so I did end up taking them down, and I took them down because I didn't want to get fired. I like my day job, and I make good money there, so I definitely did not want to lose my job. So I chose to take them down, but then I also chose to go live publicly and speak about it being taken down and being required to take it down. You can watch that too. That is still on my personal profile. It was from 2 years ago, last March. It's very interesting. And it hurt at the time. It really, really, really did. And it just hurt in the sense that I was being censored, right? Asked to take something down that I had no desire to take down and that I had put up there. And it took confidence to actually post those pictures to begin with. And it took confidence to even do the live that I did, right? To speak about the subject matter that I was speaking about. And So to have somebody tell me to take it down, number one, coming from a woman that felt it was inappropriate, and then having a man, let alone a gay man, tell me to take something down. And then, I felt it necessary, and this was my own personal belief at the time, was to apologize to them in a sense, saying, sorry, I didn't mean to cause you any like grief, right? Because they were obviously getting this information from somebody else, and they wanted it taken down, and that's fine. So I felt bad for putting them in that position, but then I was like, no, 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 no. I should not have even have been censored to begin with. So it's really a process that I had to learn from. Um, and I am generally a confident person to begin with, but I really did not start off this way. There's a lot of things that have really come into play to make me the confident woman that I am today. Um, you'd think the only way they could do that is if you signed a disclaimer. Yeah, you know what? I was told by multiple people afterwards that I should definitely have not taken that down, and that I probably should have spoken to them in the same sense of like, no, you cannot make me take that down. I'm not going to take that down, and probably have sued them as well. But I still work there, and I want to still work there. I still have a long career there, so I don't want to. I didn't want to rock the boat. It's just easier in that sense. However, I did go on multiple times and have posted those photos multiple times in different places. And I have done the master class that I have the Art of Self Pleasure master class that I have done multiple times in multiple venues, multiple different groups. And I've done it on my personal page as well since then. So I'm not going to, I did change it a little bit so that it wasn't, as much, as risque or whatever they thought, but it was interesting. So, and then the whole point of me posting my photos the other day in a bathing suit is because legitimately I am wearing less in a bathing suit photo than I was wearing in these boudoir photos that I took, the branding photos that I took. I am legitimately wearing like 90% less clothing in my bathing suit photos. So it's very interesting, right? So, and that was my point at the time, was I can post myself in a bathing suit photo, but I can't post myself like this. It was very, very intriguing, very interesting. So whatever, I'm okay with it, but it was a subject that I needed to, or a thing that I needed to go through so that I can learn a little bit more about everything that I teach on a regular basis. Because, like I said, I've always had, I shouldn't say I've always had the confidence, but I started as I've grown older, the confidence has come for sure. When I was younger, I used to um I was like on the dance team, and I was like the shyest person ever. But once I made it on the dance team, then I was like this crazy outgoing, like all over the place, like, just loved being not necessarily in the spotlight, but I enjoyed that confidence, right? I really learned how to accept this confidence and how to move forward with it, and to really bring it to others. And it's really something that I have truly that I love to share, and I have always shared with just many different aspects of my life. So I work with a lot of young women, where I actually, that's all we talk about is confidence, and I walk them through everything, through the many different aspects in life that they're going to need to utilize their confidence for. Yeah, I did. I had fun. Thank you. So I work with the Miss America organization, and I have a local competition, um, they used to be called pageants. They're kind of determining whether or not they're going to still call it a pageant or not. But we are a competition where we compete from the local level, which is our city town, or then we go to the state, and then we go from the state to the national, so which is Miss America. And so have taken, and I've been in these types of organizations since I was 18, 19 years old, and when I was competing, and I have taken that on every single year after that, from then until now, in some level and in some fashion, because I truly and honestly believe in the confidence that we need to bring to our own selves, right? So this week I did a reel, and all it said was basically, you are enough. And I really hope that reel was bookmarked. I really hope that that reel was saved. I hope that reel was something that women take, or men even, take a look at, and look at it with a reminder to themselves that we really and truly are enough. So often we go through situations like the situation that I went through with being censored, and you start beginning to think that you're not enough. You start thinking, oh, I must have done something wrong. Oh, I must have to become smaller because people don't like my big personality. They didn't like the fact that I was in a, lingerie appearing outfit, right? But I can wear a bathing suit, a bikini, no problem, and it's just like every other Tuesday. But if you have that lack of trust within yourself, that lack of enoughness, that lack of confidence, that lack of feeling like you can step into the public eye, feeling like you can take the criticism, feeling like you can take I've had, and I will share in the next week or so, some shaming that has been posted on some of my posts by some men and one female, about like the things that I like to do, the things that I choose to do. Like, I choose to wear my lashes, I choose to get my eyebrows done, I choose to get my nails done. And some of the people that have been posting, males, have been like, oh, like basically like, you're fake, right? Like, you do your lashes, you do this, whatever. Like, yeah, you know what? Because I enjoy it, because I like it, because I love entertaining myself with it, right? And again, when you don't have that confidence within you, and you don't have that feeling that I am enough, then those types of things really push you down and make you feel like you're not worthy. And that is definitely not the case. Like, my goal for every woman in this universe, and every man who does not feel like they are enough, is to feel enough, to feel worthy, to feel loved, to feel confident, to feel passionate. But to do that, we have to, that's right, I do it for me, exactly. But to actually feel these confident feelings, and to feel that we're worthy, and to feel that we're enough, we have to sometimes strengthen all of those inner thoughts and all of those inner feelings, because sometimes we don't necessarily have all the strength to move forward, right? We don't have all the strength to do the things that we want to do, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post pictures of myself in lingerie. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it takes that inner work, that inner choice, that inner conversation with only ourselves. It's us and us alone inside, right? We can definitely use support, we can use each other for support, we can certainly use our coaches, right? And that's what I'll talk about later, is some intensives that I'm going to be offering in May. But I use my coach for support, right? I use myself for support. I use my journal for support, right? I'm going to do an energy clearing very shortly, and we're going to clear out some of that lack of a feeling, right? And we're going to give you some of that power. I'm going to make you feel and realize that you have all of this within you, and that you can support yourself through the things that you are looking to do, whether it is standing up in front of a crowd and talking, whether it's walking into your job and asking for the raise that you've been desiring, whether it's putting on a bathing suit, no matter what your body looks like, right? We have bathing suit season coming up soon, right? And how many of us just, we dread the bathing suit, right? We absolutely dread. And I used to, not anymore. I used to dread putting on the bathing suit. Like I would always think, oh my God, what are people gonna think of me? They're gonna, you know, judge me. They're gonna look at me. They're gonna look at my not perfect stomach. They're gonna look at my not perfect thighs. They're gonna, judge everything about me, right? And number one, that's not really the case. People only care about themselves. So they're really only looking at themselves. And they only judge you because they're judging themselves. So it's really a cycle and a circle. But it's really important that we remember that all of the thoughts going through our mind are our own. And we must combat some of them because some of them are negative and some of them need to go. Because we are beautiful. We are enough. We do get to put on the bathing suit that we want. We do get to walk around however we want, wherever we want, wearing what we want. We get to wake up in the morning and we get to go to work with my hair in a bun, or we get to go to work with all dolled up with our hair totally, down and gorgeous, right? It's all in what we desire to do. But when we don't have that confidence to get up in the morning and actually take charge of what it is that we want to do for the day, then that's where we kind of have a little bit of that sway, right? Where we're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what people are going to think of me. Like we become people pleasers and um, we become like waiting. We begin to wait for other people's opinions right before we can actually do anything. So instead of making the decision for ourselves, we're waiting for somebody else to make the decision for us. Right. So it can be kind of difficult. And I get it. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to support you. I am here to walk you through some of the lack of confidence, some of the negativity that we like to tell ourselves, right? Stop being a people pleaser. I want you to be able to put that bathing suit on. I want you to be able to post whatever it is that you want, even though you're going to have some of those shamers that like to come in right behind you. Even though you're feeling great, you just posted something beautiful, and then this person hops on and tells you whatever baloney they're going to tell you, right? I want to give you the confidence to combat some of that, give you the confidence to combat your people pleasing thoughts, give you that confidence to move forward. Understand that you are enough 110%. Understand that you are worthy of anything that you desire, right? Understand that you're worthy of that relationship that you're really looking forward to having, right? Understand that you don't have to be perfect to have the perfect relationship. The relationship that you want, the relationship that you desire, whether that is with yourself or whether that is with your partner, whether that is with your children. These are important steps that we need to take. We need to build that confidence. We need to stop people pleasing, and we need to understand that we are enough for ourselves. You are enough. So if you don't have that reel, go go look it up. It's on Facebook. I just posted it like 2 days ago, I think, and bookmark it. Like that's a reminder. You are enough. You are absolutely enough in this world. You are enough to do whatever it is that you desire. Like I said, put on that bathing suit, walk around the house, go grocery shopping in your bathing suit. I dare you. That's confidence, right? I might not go in my bathing suit, but maybe I'll put something on over it. It's only because it's still winter, right? It's April 19th. Not ready to do that. Granted, I go out in my backyard all the time in my bathing suit. It's freezing, but you are enough. So, ask that question. That's the title of this video. Are you enough? And the question is to you. but the answer is inside, right? This is an answer or a question that you have to answer for yourself, and only you can answer this. Only you could make that determination on whether or not you feel confident based on what you're telling yourself, right? What are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself those negative thoughts, or are you understanding that you are beautiful, understanding that you get to be whoever you want to be whenever you want to be it? It's important that we understand that we get to do what we want to do just for ourselves, and we have to own it. We have to own it. We can't just say the words. We have to truly believe it. I truly believe that I can inspire every single one of you to make a move, to feel confident, to change some of these negative thoughts around into positive thoughts for ourselves. Right now, I still have the Soul Investigations as a 30-day journal prompt group that is available for $22. And then we're going to move into an energy clearing right now, or very shortly. And this is going to be all about, of course, being enough. So you can save this and listen to this as well. You should save this so that you can hear it whenever it is that you are feeling like you are not enough, that you don't have the confidence to move forward with whatever it is, right? We can use confidence in many different aspects of our life. And I just talked about a bunch of different aspects just previously. So if you're just hopping in now, you can certainly replay this and listen. Hashtag replay if you do watch this on a replay, and comment as if you are watching this live, so that I always see the comments, so I can go ahead and reply as well. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. That makes me feel great. I'm glad you love them. Okay, so let's go ahead, and if you are able, I want you to sit comfortably with your feet on the ground if you can, or wherever you're sitting. Just sit comfortably. We're going to go ahead and just relax. I'm just going to give my neck a little roll. My neck feels a little bit tight today. I went to Six Flags with my daughter yesterday. We rode some roller coasters and went with her and her friend. I basically just held the bags, but I got to ride a couple of rides. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And I want you to breathe out. So I want you to consider worthiness, being enough, and your confidence. I want you to feel into whatever level that you're at right now. And remember that our solar plexus is yellow, and that is the center of our confidence. That's where our confidence is. Okay. So you've got the root, the sacral, and then the solar plexus. Okay. So that's going to be right between your belly button and your bottom of your rib cage. It's where our confidence lies. And it's where you most likely feel any of that nervousness anytime you have that lack of confidence, right? So I want you to consider that space, and I want you to consider how you feel. What's your current confidence level? What are your desires? Do you desire to be able to walk around in your bathing suit without anything covering you? Do you desire to be able to walk into your job and ask for the raise that you're looking for? Do you desire to wear the clothes that you choose to wear, however you want to wear them? Do you desire to have the relationship with the man of your dreams and be able to actually speak your mind and be able to tell him or her exactly how you feel? Do you want to be able to have that conversation with your child so that your child understands exactly where you're coming from? In each of these incidents, we must have that confidence. We must understand that we are enough. We must understand that we are worthy 100% of that feeling, that confidence, that worthiness, that enoughness. So, anywhere that you are feeling that lack of confidence, I want you to take that lack and I want you to crush it up into a nice little ball and I want you to squish it and I want you to throw it away. We're deleting that, we are uncreating that, we are destroying. I want you to go ahead and think about any other time where you were feeling that lack of confidence, where you were made to feel unworthy, where you were censored, where you were hidden, where your words were hidden, where you felt like you were hidden, where you were not heard. I want you to take that entire situation and I want you to take that ball and scrunch it up. And I want you to throw that one away too. We're going to delete, uncreate, and destroy. I want you to think of the time, any time when you were not heard, you weren't listened to, or you felt like your voice was small. You felt like you were being pushed back to the back of the room as if your voice, your choice, your feeling of empowerment did not matter. And I want you to take that and I want you to delete that. I want you to destroy that. I want you to crush that up into a little ball, like a little piece of paper, and I want you to throw it into the fire and watch it burn. I can feel all the energy moving now. I can feel your energy changing as we delete and we destroy and we uncreate some of these things that we have put into our minds and that we have allowed to affect us. I want you to take into your mind a time when you felt like you couldn't do something because your life had changed in a way that you had no control over. I want you to take that and I want you to realize that that is no longer true. I want you to destroy that, to crush that up into a little ball and throw that into the fire and allow that to burn, delete, destroy, and uncreate that. Every situation that we discussed, I feel the lightening of the energy. I feel the space and the creation of that space within the area in which we just took it from. So I want you to remember that we will need to fill that back in with some beautiful, positive, wonderful thoughts. But let's continue for just another moment. I want you to take a deep breath in and feel that air fill that entire space where we just moved some of that lack of confidence, that lack of empowerment, that lack of enoughness, that lack of worry, and we have moved it right out. And I want you to take that beautiful, beautiful, deep breath that is full of life's energy, that is full of all the confidence, that is full of that empowerment, full of our choices, full of our desires to do what it is that we want to do, when it is that we want to do it, however it is that we want to do it, with the full confidence and amazingness of who we are. And I want you to start putting that right back into that space. And I want you to expand that. I want you to picture that almost like a yellow, like a big, huge ball. And I want you to take that and I want you to push it out. I want you to push it out and expand that beyond who we are out into the world. And I need you to realize that you are enough. You're beautiful. You are amazing. You are intelligent. You are smart. You're confident. You are worthy. You are enough. You are an amazing mother. You are an amazing sister. You're an amazing partner. You're an amazing human. You're confident. You're strong. You are the one. You are the one they're looking for. You're the one that you are looking for. I want you to go ahead and take another deep breath in and just anchor all of those feelings into your solar plexus, into your energy fields. And just allow them to sink into your body. And allow yourself to feel all of those words. Feel how they make you feel. Just sit with it for a minute. You're amazing. You are enough. And you are worthy. All right, go ahead and take another deep breath in and breathe it out. And you can go ahead and open your eyes. All right. Well, that felt very, very, very good. It's 9:07 now. So hopefully that is, you could watch that on the replay. If you enjoyed that, please let me know on the replay, #replay. But you need to know that you are enough. And I am working on getting all of my After Dark Talk radios into a podcast. So that will be happening soon too, shortly. So you will probably see this on a podcast as well when it gets turned into one. So please, I'll have to add like the little beginning and end and whatever, but follow me. If you don't follow me, if you have not joined my group, follow me. You're in my group now. That's where we're at now. After Dark Talk Radio, the art of confidence and empowerment. But I want you all to know that you are courageously confident. You have the power within you. You have the power within you. You are enough. So with that, let me go ahead and pull a card for the collective group today. I recently started putting my laptop like on a box. You're welcome. So it's like eye height so that I can look directly at the camera and not look down and look around. So it's got things on my desk in a little bit of different order. Now things are like all over the place. I had it a little bit more organized and now not so much. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to pull a card. This will be a collective card for the group. So again, if you do watch this on the replay, please #replay and let me know your thoughts on the clearing and any of the thoughts that we had, that you had during this transmission, this talk radio show. All right. Funny, I love it when the cards don't want to go in together. Okay. All right. So, Lost Compass, getting back into integrity. This is a beautiful card. So, this is just Lost Compass, getting back into integrity. This is really reminding ourselves that we have to get back into our alignment, right? And I like the word alignment, but I don't like the word alignment. Alignment for me means getting ourselves back into that happy place, right? That feeling of honesty, of truth, of integrity, right? Like it says, getting back into integrity, getting back into that place where we are on the right track, we are doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, that, sometimes we veer left and right. And it's understanding that we have our goal and that we want to move forward towards our goal. But the only way to move forward towards our goal is to remember, number one, what the goal is, right? Yes, I love the word compass too, but remembering where our goal is and understanding what our true direction is. So once we have our true direction, and then we can make sure everything else is constantly focused on that and don't lose that focus. It's keeping the eye on the ball, moving forward every single time with every little step, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps to get us to where we want to go. So, with that, I leave you. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole. It's great seeing you again this week. Before I go, I do want to talk about some of the things I've got coming up. So I have, like I said, I have Empower from Within. I'll be pushing that I'll be selling that in the middle of May, like after the first week of May, somewhere around then. But I am offering right now, offering you can hear somebody over there, some intensive coaching sessions. They're 2-hour intensive coaching sessions, and I'm opening up 3 spots. Thank you so much. Have a relaxing evening. You as well, Nicole. I'm only opening up a couple of spots for May. So I'm taking reservations now. I'm scheduling those now. It's April 19th. Now, if you're just hearing this, so we've got a few more weeks, but I'm opening up 3 spots. They're intensives. They are 2 hours long, and they are $888. So if you're interested in that, and if you just like to see if that would even work for you, please feel free to schedule a consultation call with me, a free consultation call, a 30-minute call, so we can even see if that would work for you. Just make sure you know that we would work well together, whatever it is. I love doing the calls. We could get to know each other and then figure out if it would be the right fit for you. So let me know if you're interested in that. My Linktree link there, that linktr.ee/After Dark Intuition that I have pinned, there is a great place to start. I believe I've got the coaching scheduling on there. If not, just go to afterdarkintuition.com/appointments, and you can schedule a 30-minute consultation, complimentary consultation call there as well. All right. So I hope you have a fabulous evening, and don't forget that card, that Lost Compass. Follow your own direction and keep taking those baby steps towards where you want to go. All right. I will talk to you next week. I'll see you soon. Bye.